To divide decimal fractions using long division, remove any decimal fractions from the divisor by moving the decimal point to the right. You move the decimal point the same number of places to the right in the dividend. And then position the decimal point and the answer directly above it.
I need to make sure this is a whole number so that I can divide this properly. Okay? Now I use a little scenario. What you do to George, you have to do to Henry. That means if you multiply this by 100 to increase it to make it a whole number, you have to multiply this one by 100. Once you get your decimal points in place, sort of forget them just for a minute, and then go ahead and continue to divide. 32 can be divided into 64 2 times. Your next step in dividing is to multiply that by. 2 times 32 is 64. Your next step here would be to subtract. Now, when I subtract here, there's nothing. So our next step is to bring down the 6. Now, this is something we need to think about. Can you divide 32 into 6? No. But you have to put a 0 up there because it's an answer to that problem. The same procedure is followed here. You take your 0 times your 32, and you'll get 0. Now I could write that down and subtract and get 6 and make it another step. But let's go on and take a shortcut. Once you have your 6, you know that's going to be the remainder of what you have left. Bring down your next digit. So now I can divide 32 into 64, and I already know that. I go 2 times 32 is 64. Where's the decimal point? Some people get lost. Why do you need to put a decimal point in the end? Again, you're thinking of money, whether that was $202 or just 202, that's a whole number, and that decimal point's to the right of that ones place.
If someone came in and wanted $100 in quarters, you simply move the decimal 2 places over, and then you have bring it down. You still have another 0. You have 400 quarters total. Here are 400 quarters. Each row of quarters is $10, and you have 10 rows, so there's $100, and that's 400 quarters.